Where did you live as a child, like my age?
Richmond, California.
Richmond? Like describe how it was.
Yeah, it was
Like where, like how, what the house looked like and all that.
yeah. Well, it was. So, grew up in Portchester Village. It was a village, about 500 houses, all flat top. It's more of a ghetto. And I grew up there and had to walk to school. So I guess it was about 15 miles. Yeah.
What did you like and what did you dislike?
Well, I loved walking to school more than anything because I had a lot of fun walking back and forth to school.
Yeah.
We'd play along the way and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess what I liked mostly growing up, though, was after school, after I've done my homework, coming out to play, you know, play with all the kids in the neighborhood till almost sundown.
What did you dislike?
Really, it wasn't a lot that I disliked when I was growing up. It wasn't a lot to dislike. I don't even think, I can't even really think of nothing that I really disliked growing up. I had a lot of fun growing up.
What do you remember about your neighbors? Like, what were they like?
We were all just about alike. We were all just like one big family back then, you know, this quite a while ago. Yeah, well, I had my best friend was a little guy called Paris Clark, who was a mean little guy and used to fight all the time, you know. I used to fight all the time, you know, too. But he and I were both very short, and we was always hanging out with guys that were bigger than us, and so we always get beat up by them. But I guess the worst thing that happened was when I cut off his finger trying to mow a lawn with a lawnmower, and he was reaching in, cut off his finger. And my dad put it in a little jar with some type of oil in it. I can remember that, and I remember taking it to school, scaring the girls with it, and lost it. When I came home, my dad found out that I had taken it to school and gave me probably my last whipping that I ever had.
What was a difficult experience that impacted you in a hard way? That like affected you?
That was after I'd gotten up around, I think I was 28. Yeah, I was 28 years old, and when I was arrested for a double murder and sent to prison for something I didn't do. I hadn't committed it. That's the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life.
If you could redo one thing from your childhood, what would it be? Childhood, like what? At my age?
Like your age?
Yeah. 15, 16.
I guess, well, a little bit older than that. I know what I would do. I would go back to school. I would get a better education than I had. I was always real good at school, but I guess the neighborhood and my peer group just ate me up, you know, and I wind up falling out of high school, you know, and not finishing high school. I would go back to school.
How old were you when that happened?
I was about 16.
16. How does where you're from shape you as a person now?
What?
How does where you're from,
Where I'm from?
like Richmond, shape you as a person
Oh,
now?
definitely. It kept me from going to school and stuff. I would have stayed. If I would have been in another neighborhood and it didn't have the peer group that I had, I'd go back to school and get a better education and go to college and stuff such as that. It would have shaped my life and changed my whole lifestyle.
That's it.